statistics show that bitches be tripping. Hey y'all, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mara, and if you're not new here, welcome back and thank you for supporting me so far on this journey through YouTube. Today we have an in-depth eyebrow eyelash tutorial, and if you're so interested on how to get the Instagram brows and nice lashes, then just keep on watching. Before we get started, do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know whenever I post new videos. Give this video a thumbs up and also leave a comment down below letting me know that you are here and you are watching and you are just super excited to see how to do these eyebrows and these lashes. So let's go, guys. Wow, I don't think I've ever felt this close to you guys. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go in with is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. It's the pomade in the shade Ebony. As you can see, I use this all the time. This is my go-to product. I used to just use eyeshadows, but then I discovered this, and I haven't changed since. Like, I tried the NYX pomade, but it just did not work as good as the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this has been a staple in my life for 2 years now, because I started using this whenever I lived in Colorado Springs the first time when I was still on Fort Carson. But yeah, I love this stuff, so I'm going to show you how I do this. First, I'm just going to take the little spoolie on the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brush. Again, I love this brush. They work so well together, actually, like the Anastasia brush and the Anastasia pomade. I used a NYX one when I first started using this, and it worked really well, but the Anastasia brush is just so much better. It's nice and flat, and it's very precise, so it doesn't make me overdraw my eyebrows, and it doesn't make them too, like, thin. So, yeah, I'm going to show you how I do this. First, just brush up your eyebrows. Get them into place where you want them. And also, I don't wax my eyebrows. I used to, but waxing my eyebrows is a lot of work because within a week, if that, they're grown in again and I'd have to go get them done again. So I actually just use, here, let me grab it. I use these little shavers, and that's just, I just do my eyebrows with that, and I shape them on my own. So, yeah, that's how I do that. I'm going to take the pomade and pick a little bit up on this brush. Just get it on both sides of it and on the tip. And then I'm going to take the cap, and I'm just going to wipe some of it off onto the cap, just the excess, though. Okay, now that I have it on there, I'm just going to start at the bottom of the brow where it starts and just drag it all the way to the end and get that shape that I want. And if it looks a little sloppy, it's okay because we do clean this up with concealer. And then once I have that, I will drag the product drag the product up a little bit just to kind of fill it in. I know it looks a little wonky right now, but we're not even halfway done. Just grab a little bit more product on your brush, and at the top of the brow, just line the top. Give yourself the arch that you want. Sorry about that. And make sure the top of the brow meets the bottom of the brow where the little tail is. Now take just a tiny bit more product on the brush and just fill in any spots that might have been missed whenever you were dragging everything up. And just keep that arch and fill that in as well. Now once you are there, we are going to, sorry about that y'all, hold on, let me turn the volume off. I'm going to take the little spoolie part and just hit the top of it. I'm just going to drag it up a little bit, like, just like that. And that's how you get that faded look, like the gradient eyebrow look. Like, that's how you do it. Okay, now that we have the basic shape, what I'm going to do is take some micellar water. It's the Purity brand. You can use any brand you want. You can use any kind of makeup remover. Hell, you can even use a makeup removing wipe. But I take it on a Q-tip and I kind of flatten the Q-tip out a little bit so it can be more precise. And I go underneath where I first started the brow and just go around and remove the excess so that whenever I do clean it up with concealer, the concealer isn't sitting on the dark colored pomade, so it doesn't look kind of muddy, because they will like the concealer on top of it, you'll still have like the darkness under that, and I don't want that. So I'll do that, and then I go on the top as well just to clean up that arch and make it look more perfect, I guess. And then with the dry part of the cotton swab, I will go over and just, it kind of dries it up and it removes the excess that I didn't get in the first place with the flat edge. But I'll just keep doing that until it's perfect, until it's the shape that I want. And then we will just move on to the other eyebrow. Okay, that is one eyebrow semi-clean. Now we're going to move on to the other one. And before I start this, I want to just tell everybody, eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. And I wish I would have listened to people when they told me that earlier in my life, because I always tried to match my eyebrows like spot on, and I always got mad because they really didn't do this, because this one arches more than this one does, and it doesn't want to arch as much as this one does, because this one is kind of lower, and you can tell by just the shape of it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start the other eyebrow. Also, if you hear a weird noise, it's just my fan. I live in Pennsylvania where the humidity is higher than people's IQ, so I keep that thing on me. Same as this eyebrow, grab your product on your brush, and again, start at the bottom. And just give yourself the shape that you want it to have. Listen, the first time I used this pomade, I was so afraid. Like, I was still in that process where I was kind of doing the blocks. I was kind of trying to learn how to do the, that kind of bothered me. I was kind of learning how to do the gradient effect. And it took time. It takes practice. I didn't just wake up one day and start doing this and they looked okay. I had to practice for like a few days and everything, because it was a new product. And whenever I get a new product, like, I'm pretty sure when anybody gets a new product that they're not used to, they have to learn how to work with it. So if you go out and buy this Anastasia like Beverly Hills dip brow, don't expect to come home and just slap it on. You do need to practice. Like, this stuff isn't just simple. Like, this takes like time, this takes dedication. Sometimes my eyebrows can take 20 minutes to do because I am dedicated to my eyebrows. My family is known for their bushy eyebrows and they're thick. Like, if I wouldn't shave my eyebrows, they would come down like all the way to here and they would go like that. Like, I basically don't have a freaking eyelid. And the same with the other one. Go on the top of the brow and get your shape. And like I said with the other one, it's okay because we do clean this stuff up. Fill it in. And I always have a good eyebrow, and I always have one that kind of just, no matter what I do, I feel like it just doesn't look right to me. And that is the one I call my Nickelback eyebrow. And my little sister loves when I say that shit. Like, she'll be like, your Nickelback eyebrow. Like, yeah. This one goes to Boca every weekend and goes to 5-star restaurants. And this one thinks Olive Garden's fancy. So far, this is what we have. Now I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape. This is the shade Fair Neutral. And I'm going to pick it up on a Morphe 421. It's just a flat crease brush, kind of. Grab a tiny bit of the product. Not a whole lot. And just go underneath your brow and just kind of clean it up. Nice and slow. Follow it down to the tail. And just blend it down. And you don't have to drag. You can, when you blend it, you can honestly tap in little stippling motions. There's the first one. Now I'm going to grab a little bit more product on the brush and go ahead and do the second one. Just the same thing, just stipple it a little bit so it's all blended. Because you don't want it to just be like a straight line under your brow, because it doesn't look clean, it looks like a straight line. You just want to blend these all together. What I'm going to do is take the shade Light Medium, and this is more like matching my skin tone. It's not too light, and this is what I'm going to use to clean the top of the brows. So I'm just going to take this and just grab that on the same M421. Go ahead and just line the top of your brows, just so we can clean these little bitches up. Okay, you see how that just kind of cleaned the top off a little bit? It basically blends into my skin so it doesn't look really harsh on top, because if you do it like too late on top, it's just gonna look kind of wild. This one kind of matches my skin tone, so it's not like bad. It's not as bright as the underneath, and I don't want the top of it to be bright like the underneath. So yeah, there we go. Now let's go ahead and do the other one. Same thing. Oh no, I just got it all over my hand. Girl, can't take me nowhere. And right on the top again, go ahead and just apply that concealer. Okay, and so far this is how all of the eyebrows look. Well, both of the eyebrows would have made all the eyebrows. Yeah, I have multiple eyebrows. Okay, this is the eyebrows. Both of them all cleaned up. I don't think they look bad. I still hate this eyebrow. Like, I will always hate my left eyebrow. My right one, I love the arch. It's so nice and cute. And then this one's just like flat. boring. Like, who invited you? Because you don't bring anything to the table. Like, now I'm going to go slap on some of, like, just a simple one of my go-to eyeshadow looks, and I'm going to do the rest of my face, and then we'll come back and do those lashes together. But before we go and do that, can I get a thumbs up for my Beatles glass? This was actually bought for me in Colorado by Miss Emily. She has a Twitch, and I will, as always, link that down below. I cannot wait till I can get back together with her, and we can actually film a video together for you guys, because, yo, that's gonna be lit. But the Beatles is my, like, they're my all-time favorite, like, music group. I don't care how many years they've been broken up, how long they haven't been making music, because, of course, like, poor John and George, may they rest in peace, but no, I love my Beatles. Also, if you have not, go and see the movie yesterday. I mean, it's not out now, but it should be coming out on, like, DVD and Blu-ray and all that happy jazz and all that, but no, it was a very good movie, and at one point of it, I cried. My sister cried, I cried, we held hands, and we cried watching this movie, because the Beatles just, they mean a lot to us, so yeah, thumbs up for the Beatles. Okay, before I go ahead and add my mascara and zoom you guys in to see how I do the lashes, I want to talk about the lash brand. It's called Kershae Lashes. It is a little indie brand from Tennessee in the United States. And this is the packaging it came in. I'm gonna just block out my address and all that, because I don't want y'all, like, showing up on my doorstep. I don't like when people I know come and visit me, let alone strangers. But this is the bag, and it came with the cutest little packaging. The little bag, and it says, treat yourself. Like, I think it's cute as shit. And then the lashes themselves came in this container, and these are the lashes. Like, how gorgeous are these? They were $12, but if you use my code when you go on, you get 15% off on your entire purchase on lashes. It does not work on the accessories, it just works on the lashes. This is the style Crown Me, and I love it so much. The owner of the brand was super sweet when we reached out to one another and we're talking over Twitter, and then we followed each other on Instagram, and yeah, she is so super sweet. Whenever she sent these, she sent me my own little personalized card, and the card says she actually used my name. Like, it wasn't hey lady or hey beautiful or anything like that. It was personal. Like, and I love brands that are actually personal with things. It says, Mara, welcome to Kershae Lashes affiliate team. Thank you for all of your support. Enjoy your lashes, and tag, like, at Kershae's in your beautiful photos. Again, thank you and welcome to K Lashes doll. Like, sweet. Like, super sweet. I will link the brand down below, the whole website. And then it also came with little business cards too. And the whole packaging was just super sweet, and I love indie brands because I feel like indie brands pay more attention to their customers. They're not really that big, so they can actually write these cards and use your actual name, and just even like the envelope had my first and last name in it, and Kershae Lashes, honey, this is how you do it. And it also came with a cute little spoolie, because when my lashes get all gunky after like the 2 or 3 times I use them, because sometimes they get lash glue on them, I just like to go through with like a little spoolie and just comb them out, kinda. So without any further ado, we're going to go and apply some false lashes. Okay, and here they are, and the packaging slides out like that. I love the packaging on this. I love the hard case on it, because regular lashes, here, let me grab a pair that I haven't opened from another brand. They just come in this cheap, flimsy, like, really crushable plastic. And this is just really hard plastic. Your lashes aren't going anywhere. It's super great because you can store these lashes right back in your container. And once again, use my code for 15% off. The code is just my first name, and that is Mara. Okay, for this, take a pair of tweezers and just take the lashes out very carefully. You don't want to rip them or anything. And then once you have your lashes out, you just take them and put them on your eye. And what you do is kind of measure it, because you're going to end up cutting some off if they're too large for your eyes. So so that is where I'm going to cut it, and that is right there. So I'm actually going to take a big like chunk off, but it's really not the lash brand's fault. It's my fault for having such puny, I guess, eyelids. So once that is cut off, we are going to go again and see how it lays on my eye. And that is perfect. So what I'm going to go ahead and do once I find my mascara is apply my mascara. I had it in my hand, like I just had it in my hand. I'm sorry I'm so close up to you guys, but I feel like that's how you get a good like idea of how to do this, is by being so close to me that you can smell me. Oh, there's my mascara. So, as always, the Essence Lash Princess. This is the False Lash Effect Mascara. My Ride or Die Mascara. Just go ahead and lightly coat your lashes. I'm going to do the other eye with my mascara right now while it's out and everything. Thank you, Essence, for being so cheap and affordable, but still bomb. Kind of want to do a full face of Essence stuff because I love their eyeshadows, and I mean their makeup brushes are great too. So comment down below if you'd like to see a full brand, like full face of Essence review, because I think that could be really fun. But anywho, I'm going to take that lash and I'm going to just put it on my tweezer. Just like that. And go ahead and take the Kiss Lash Glue. This is the only lash glue I use because it is industrial strength, and I've never had a lash glue that worked this well. So go ahead and just a thin layer. And once it's on there, you're going to let it dry for 30 seconds. That way it's a little tacky and it's not just completely wet and it doesn't slide off your eyes. I've probably said that in so many videos when I've like just given small walkthroughs of eyelashes, but I'll say it again in this one since this is a in-depth one. And just blow on it a little bit. Speeds up the process a little bit. And there we go. We're good to go. And go ahead and just line it up with the base of your lashes, like your regular lashes. Y'all remember on SpongeBob when Patrick had the 40 lashes? Like, that is what this is giving me vibes of. Like, look at this eye compared to that eye right now. Like, oh my god. Like, these are stunning. Kershae lashes, you guys did this. Like, congratulations to you guys. Like, holy hell. I feel like indie brands need so much more love and so much more support because they are so talented and their products are great, but it's kind of like nobody really sees them in Ulta or Sephora and all that, so they're just like, they don't think of it. But me personally, I love a nice indie brand. Now, next lash, like next side of the eye, we are going to do the same thing. I'm going to take it out with the tweezers so we don't rip anything. I can grab it. There we go. And once again, go ahead and measure it on said eye. I'm going to grab it by this end so I can see where I need to cut it. Go ahead and place it and see if that's still good. Cut off a little a little snippet more. Sorry, I don't know what the hell I was just trying to say. That. And now we're going to place that there just to see how it looks. Okay, we have a deal. And once again, same lash clip. My Kiss adhesive. You can get this at Walmart, you can get this at Target, you can get this at Walgreens, CVS, probably Rite Aid. I don't know, I haven't been in a Rite Aid since I was like 10. But I'm guaranteeing you can probably get it at Rite Aid as well, because it is a drugstore brand, and hello, Rite Aid is a drugstore, hello. Okay, and let's go ahead and place that bad boy where it needs to be. Okay, I'm gonna let those dry down a little bit to lock in place. I will be right back, y'all. I'm back. Did you miss me? Before I set my face and everything and we are completely done with this look, I am going to go ahead and add some of my highlighter. As we all know, this is my favorite part. I don't know why I'm dancing, probably because I love highlighter. So let me go ahead and find my highlighting brush that I know I say this all the time, just had. As always, I'm taking my Wet n Wild loose highlighter in the shade I'm So Lit. And tap off the excess and just go right here. I already added a little bit. I did it before I added the lashes, just so it can sit and marinate on my face a little bit. Girl. I love this. Like, I love this highlighter so much. I need to move that piece of her. Get up out of her. Ping, ping, ping. Ping, ping, ping. Ping, ping, ping. Okay, where's the setting spray? I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. That don't taste good. A little bit more of that highlight. And just tap that right on. And now while that dries, I'm going to go in and do my lips. I'm going to use the shade Eau de Palm. This is the Liveglam subscription, $19.99 a month for 3 lippies, and on your first month you get your 4th one for free. So you'll get the 4 lippies for $19.99 your first month, and then after that it's still $19.99 a month. Shipping and handling is completely free, and yeah, you get 3 lippies every month. They're always different, and the designs I've said before are so cute. This is this month, or I think this was maybe June, July, one of those months, but nope. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I will leave the link for Liveglam down below if you are interested in that, as well as the link from the Kershae lashes. And again, 15% off at checkout whenever you use the code MARA. Bright red, I love it. I don't know what happened, but I started wearing so much red this summer, and obviously, like... Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face one more time. The Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And I'm going to take that green Real Technique sponge and just smush it all. And what this does is kind of just like blends it all together very freaking nicely. Like, kind of makes it look like it's melted together. Who doesn't love that? Okay, y'all, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this in-depth eyebrow eyelash tutorial. If you can, just give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you know whenever I post. Also, follow me on all my social media. It is also linked right back down below. And for 15% off your future lash purchases, go to Kershae Lashes. I will link them down below. And use Mara for 15% off on lash purchases only. It does not work on little carry bags or anything like that. It works on lashes. So, as always, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you all again sometime soon. Bye!